How's it going, boys? Your boy JB, and we are back. Episode number 56. The Old Man Road to Glory. Tonight we are going to be looking at Jonathan David, brand new FUTTIES car. Well, he was out maybe about a week or so ago. We've got to give him a wee run through, see what he's like. Obviously he's a striker, so hopefully plenty of goals over the next couple of matches. We'll play 2 matches as normal, but let's take a wee look at the cards. There's 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, which means you put him on any side. High work rate, so he is good for getting backwards and forwards if you really want that to happen. Very good pace. I've put a maestro on him, and that's mostly to sort out his passing really. Good long pass upgrade as well to 97, and then obviously full short pass upgrade. His vision's up at 95. Good shot power and long shot upgrade as well, which he absolutely needs. And then absolutely reactions 98, which is great. As agility and balance pretty much already there, dribbling up to 99. So very good as a player. Subtle player. He's got outside the foot shot, which means we can bring him in from the right hand side, or we can bring him in from any side really, because he's got a 5-star weak foot. So looking forward to playing with him. I've put him in my normal squad, so this is the squad that I'm effectively rocking at the minute. We're going to be trying out Lacroix and Mbabu in this match as well, because we just got them recently, so should hopefully be doing some videos on at least Lacroix for sure, and I think also Zapata in the future. But what we'll do is we'll jump into the matches, and we'll look at the stats at the end and the goals at the end, and we'll see how we get on. I'll be back in a wee second. Alright boys, we're in the first match. We'll test out David, see if we get on. Havertz on the ball. So we'll take the ball to David and see what he's got in his locker. So his agile dribbling, definitely has a good bit of speed on that. Pass it back, long pass out to Di Maria, very good. Di Maria throwing it away, so let's see if we can get the ball out to him.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Right. So, very good close dribbling. It's the first thing I can say about him. Great first ball on him as well, and Bobby with a great goal there. Good assist there from David though, and very good dribbling all around, I guess. So let's see if we can get him up the pitch a wee bit, see if we can get a goal off him. At least to start off this part of the video anyway, and then go from there. So let's have a wee look at there's Rafinha. Get it through to him there.
I must say this looks promising.
His first touch,
well, that's how to put in a clean
not the best there in that case.
Falcone.
See where we are here. You can see the ball there for a second. Cornet, by the way, has been a revelation as well. You'd have seen me completing him in last night's video. He is very good. He's absolutely well worth completing before it all shuts up.
Jonathan David.
There's David now.
Fancy footwork.
This is good. Good ball back. Luis Diaz. Super 3 ball again from David, so you cannot complain about him at all there. He just looks super duper. See if we can get a goal with him before we kind of break off to the end of the match, and then we'll show you whatever other goals he gets by the end of it. But so far he's been very good.
Attacking possibilities for Locomotive, but
Bobby,
a good piece
very
of
good.
defending to bring it to an end.
It's Lacroix. Oh, Rafinha. Nice, well in Lacroix there, not. There we go.
David.
So we should have the in-step speed. Ah, beautiful goal. No messed about. I'll drop off this one now, boys, and we'll go to the stats at the end. I'll have a wee look at any more goals that he may actually get in this game. So I'll be back in a wee second. Alrighty, boys, are back. Made it to the end. Comfortable 6-0 win. No major issues. Let's see if we look at David. He gets a man of the match performance. Look, there's those high work rates you can see. up and down the midfield towards the front. So we'll have a wee look at his possession first of all. 14% possession overall, 23 dribbles, 17 completed, 1.2 kilometers. So he does get about, which is really, really good. He beat 3 people and beat a player with a skill move as well on top of that. So he does have the dribbling. 2 goals against an expected goals of 6.2, which is a bit of a letdown, but to be fair to him now, the goalkeepers in this game are mental. I just don't know how they get away with it, but as you'll see with his assist stats, he's probably better off as a cam actually more than he is anything else. But normal shot 3, 2 finesses, 2 volleys and 1 chip. From a passing perspective though, 3 assists against an expected 1.9, 14 passes out of 13 completed, 93 pass, 93% pass accuracy, which is, you know, absolutely tremendous. I'm not looking at defending goalkeeping stats because he's not really there to do that, so not bad. He feels actually very much like a cam, so he might be, if you're running a 2-striker formation, he might be a false 9 in the custom tactics because he seems to sit better and his assists seem to be very, very good in that match, and certainly in a few other matches I've played using him, his assists have been very good as well. So we'll skip on through, we'll have a wee look at his goals. Once we get through match highlights, let's have a look at the goals that he scored in that match. So we'll go with the first one, which I think we saw in the initial phase. Had the speed to outrun the defender and then bang in the bottom corner with a beautiful shot. No major concerns over that one. Jonathan David, 26th minute. This one just floats through to him. Great ball from Barella and just a wee tip over the top of the keeper. Nice wee chip there. There you go, just a wee knock right into the far corner there. Beautiful play. And let's see, did we get any more? Yes, he did. He scored a hat-trick in that match. Oh no, this is the miss. So you'll see here, this is me trying to do a outside, which we nearly pulled off. He wasn't far off. He was a good bit outside the goal, mind you, but he doesn't have the finesse trait, but I'd say give him a go with the finesses because he has that, you know, he has the long shots because we put the maestro on him. So there you go. We're going to jump into the second game now and see how he plays in that one. I'll be back in a little second. Back in the second game. Much harder team this time. Lewandowski and Griezmann up front. This one's going to be a little bit tighter, so we'll see how David does against a much harder team.
We should be in for a terrific contest. It's the Vampires versus Punks.
Well, thanks, Derek.
The ball through to him. We'll go for a wee low driven. Oh yes. Took it so well. No real concerns there. Very, very good. Let's get it to him again, see if we can do anything else with it. It's a good tackle. There's the ball to David there.
David.
See what he's got. Look at that for skills. Barella outside the foot. Oh.
Well, taking on that shot and not missing.
Very unlucky.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here.
Let's get it on.
Well, it's a day he'll certainly hope to remember fondly. His 50th appearance for the club, Stuart.
Derek, big moment this.
He's back through again. Low driven this time again. Oh yes. He's clinical. You know, he is clinical with the low drivens, that has to be said. See if we can get a wee hat-trick here quickly before we move on with this game. Oh, okay. What are you doing to me, son?
Lewandowski. Well, there to intercept.
It's offside.
Incisive pass. Well, technically offside,
Unlucky boy.
but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion,
there he goes
doesn't
again.
get the benefit of the doubt.
Pogba. An encouraging Vampires move here. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. They haven't overcome all the difficulties.
Oh, come on. Oh, what a save. Big Mike.
Danger averted for now.
And he's over the top. He's away.
He's in behind the defence here.
Again, low driven. Oh, there you go, lads. Hat-trick of low drivens, Jonathan David. I'll be back at the end of the game with stats. And any more goals he manages to score, we'll be back into his sack. Alright boys, we're back at the end of the game. Fairly straightforward 16-1 win or something. But I had to say, Jonathan David, as you saw probably at the start of the gameplay that I showed you for this particular game, obviously, let me see how do I get this back. Yes, here we go. So he's man of the match, 12 goals and 3 assists in that one. He is the low-driven king, right? He's the best striker I have used with low-driven shots. He could score them pretty much from anywhere, to be honest with you. Much more possession in that game. 19 out of 19 dribbles completed with 100% dribble success rate. 4 people beaten, 15 knock-ons. 12 goals against an expected 8.8, 14 shots on target out of 14, 100% shot accuracy, mostly because they were all low drivens. As you can see, well within the 6-yard box in some cases, and some in the 18-yard box. From a passing perspective, 2 assists against a 3 assists against a possible 2. So again, the assists coming in, as we discussed before, 85% pass accuracy rate. 6 through balls, 1 lofted through ball. I have to say, boys, I'm very impressed with him. He's definitely going to be in my team until we can find somebody better. But for low-driven shots, he's unreal. He's like absolutely unbelievable. So for that, I think I'm going to give him a 4.5 out of 5. He's still not fully there because he doesn't have the strength. He gets pushed off the ball far too easily to make him a 5 out of 5 player. But I think he's a 4.5 out of 5 for definite. But absolutely worthwhile to have in your teams if you can make him fit, because he is very, very good. So there we go, boys. That's the end of that review. Jonathan David, Footies card. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, don't forget to click that like button for me. And of course, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I've been your boy JB. We'll see you all again very, very soon.